Okay, folks. Oh, wow, that's loud. Sorry about that. I'm speaking loud, clear, and concise. How's that sound? Anyways, back with another episode of the Tekkit SMP Let's Play. We're here hanging out with the tree ants, and they're protectors of the forest, or whatever you want to call them. Uh, we did a little research on these guys. We found out that they're kind of hard to kill. The only way you can kill them or damage them is with fire or an axe. So essentially, like you're cutting down a tree. Um, and they drop a lot of wood and like leaves and flowers and stuff. So nothing crazy in terms of items. They would drop. When you hit them, they'll sling you 30 feet into the air or 30 blocks into the air. And if you don't have like feather falling or some way to stop the fall, you'll die because of fall damage. And that's about it. They don't really do anything special besides, as you can see here, um, they do, they randomly, so the first thing, they spawn creatures around them or bring creatures in around them. So usually there's a bunch of animals and critters around the ints. Another thing they do, passively or however you want to call it, is they will spawn um, 2x2 areas of like flowers or mushrooms or something naturey, plant wise, and that can be kind of a pain if they're close to your base because they'll replace whatever blocks. You could have part of your house or some type of machinery sitting there and it would replace it with whatever they decide to put down. Anyways, they're kind of cool. They're just cool to look at, is what I gathered from everything. I'm not going to kill them. I'm going to let them be and move on with my life. But we have done a lot of AFK work, or we've done a lot of mining, and that's about it. The mining and EMC storage. Oh wait, off recording, off the camera. A lot of AFK, just kind of building up things because we need a lot of stuff to build what I want to build and get as broken as I want to get. But a couple things that you probably already noticed is I have a jetpack on, and once I get over here, I will show you the jetpack. Oh, we got a couple diamonds in there. Added a couple more to the flower. I'm not really pushing that too hard. As you remember last time, we have our charge pad, and it's really cool. So let me dump these. Sorry, I can't think. Anyways, let's see. We have our cool little jetpack here. And what you do to use it is just jump. And if you hold space, you fly up. But you can take fall damage. However high you want to go. Like that. That's not good. I don't like that. But I just decided to do this for now until we can build Swift Wolf's We're Ending Gale. Yeah, which is essentially creative mode flying. But the jetpack will do for now. We're really close to building that ring, so the jetpack kind of only lasted a little while, but it has another mode called hover. So while you're holding space and flying, you can press B and it'll hover, and you can kind of just glide essentially and not take fall damage. But you can't go up that fast. So if you're doing like building and stuff, it helps a lot. Another thing that we built. Another thing we built is, let me turn this down first so we can, there we go. Ooh, that's loud. Anyways, we built a destruction catalyst, which is Nova Catalyst, Mobius fuel around a flint and steel. And that's how you make your Nova Catalyst. It makes 2 of them, so just be prepared for that. And this guy makes this thing makes strip mining a breeze. So I've been down here destroying a lot of stuff, getting getting materials for the EMC bank and all that jazz. So yeah, this is what has been happening with this cat. Really good tool. Um, really broken. So if you don't have it charged up, it just does a one deep 3x3 area. If you do charge it up, it just essentially goes deeper. Wow, that's loud. It just goes deeper. So you can make whole tunnels and stuff like that. And essentially pops everything into your inventory, and then you can just dump all that into EMC and the macerators and yada yada yada. So let's go back up. See what I mean? It's just not cool. It's not, it doesn't, I mean, it's fine, I guess. I'm not a big fan of the jetpack, but it does a job for now. Okay. And it charges off of my charge pad. There we go. Put those up, put those up. So, the destruction catalyst just doesn't run off of hopes and dreams, all right? It needs EMC to run. You can do that by grabbing a stack of coal or what other fuel you have, and it'll run off of that. So if I put this in there for now, and I go over here and hit, you just hit this spot real fast. So we have 64 coal. Oops. Now we have 63. So I used one coal just to do a 1x3x3. Go back in here, drop this off. So that's why we have the Klein star. And the Klein star is made from, I forgot, Mobius fuel around a diamond. That makes one of them. And there's different tiers of this that hold a more EMC as we go, but all we need is this guy for now. And you just have to have 4 of each kind to kind of build up. And they're transmutational, something along those lines, so you can pop them out whenever you want. But we don't want to do that right now. We want to, I'd recommend taking this out of your bar to, that way you don't blow away half of your base, because it will do that. You will do that, no matter how comfortable of a player and confident of a player you are. So those are the main things that have happened since, with the offline work, or the off-camera work. The, Corey's still over here plugging away. It's gotten into a lot of lava pits, and so the obsidian's stacking up a lot. But it's still doing its thing. We'll go back over here, drop these Aeternalis fuel into our EMC. I think I want to just go, I got enough, I think, to make the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale ring. Because, let's see, 140, 140. Yeah, we got enough. An iron band, so I need a lava bucket and iron ingot. Do I have lava in here? No. So let's go venture down into our mine, grab some lava, and get this ring made. Because the jetpack's cool and all, and you can make nano armor that has the jetpack in place. That way you don't have to do this whenever you're about to fight something. So there's that, if you want to stay on like the industrial craft side. But I don't like that. And I don't like how you have to hold space for everything and yada yada yada. It's just annoying. The ring has a couple other extra effects that matter. They don't matter a lot, but they help out a lot as well. Oh no! Oh, That would have been fun. All right. So we need some iron, and then we make a ring, and then we smelt it down into our band. So put that back, and then dark matter. Do I have dark matter yet? No. So I think I need Aeternalis fuel and my Philosopher's Stone. No, I need a block of diamond. Jeez Louise. So let's get 8 of those. Block of diamond. Expensive. Expensive ring. Not the most expensive ring I brought in my life, but geez. So we get 4 of those. We need some feathers. Of course, we don't have any feathers. You kidding me? So now we got to go venture out and find a chicken. Ugh, it's annoying. I should have had all this planned out before. Oh, hello. Nope, we're not going to entertain you. Sorry, pal. Let's go find. I got into a tussle with a couple of grizzly bears earlier. Had to. Oh, I know what I need to show you guys. Um, I had another manticore come around, and it was a black manticore, and I went and tussled with him, and he didn't kill me. He got close because he does a lot of damage, and he dropped one of his stingers that you can start. Um, need a chicken. Where's a chicken? Jesus. What happens if I kill you? Will you drop a feather? Ah, you do. Nice. No, you don't want this. Anyways, fought the Manicore. My armor helped me out a lot, but like he did so much damage that all of my armor was like half charge, which is nuts. So I'm glad we made the armor, and then um, it also I took like a little clip of it, I believe. Hopefully it's not corrupted, but also it inflicts nausea and weakness onto you. So no matter if you have a sword or not, you're doing like a heart of damage to it. So you have to hit it 25 times. It was interesting. It was funny. I'll show you what he dropped real fast, and then um I will insert the hello. There it is. Dark Scorpion Stinger. Pretty cool. Anyways, put this back. Let's eat some food. Let's make our ring. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Sweet. Now, now, so this guy will also use our EMC stored in here because it's a Project E. But look at this. So much better. Look at this. It's like we're in creative mode. But essentially works the same as creative mode. Double tap spacebar, you start flying. Shift to descend. Spacebar to go up or ascend. And then if you hold the ring and right click it, it creates a force field around you. Essentially it's wind pushing, but it'll push mobs away. So pushing this rat away. So if you're mining in dark caves and don't want to die, you can turn this on and it'll keep all of the mobs away from you. It also does a skeleton. If a skeleton's shooting at you, it will propel or stop the arrows from hitting you. So it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's kind of loud though. Might need to adjust that in the settings. Anyways, We got that. There's a way to. I thought there was a way to like shoot feathers or something. There's like a button. You can't use it if you put it in your offhand. Maybe that's what it is. You can turn on the first. Anyways, there's a way that you can shoot. It like shoots a feather out at something, and then um, lightning strikes wherever the feather lands. I'll figure that out later. But anyways, we got that figured out, and yeah, now we're pretty Gucci. I like that a lot. It doesn't really use that much EMC, um, but I would still be careful of how much you use. All right, we got that done. Got him sorted. Put you down there. Put you there. I'm going to cut the video for a second. And play the little Manticore clip because it was pretty cool. I don't think any noise is going to come through because I just redid all of my noise. Like, I don't know. Windows has been killing me lately. It makes me want to switch back to Linux, but um, I'll drop that clip here now. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that little clip. It was kind of cool seeing some of the creatures that come out on this new mod and tussling with them. But now, one other thing I want to do this episode is kind of start upgrading our power flower here. And I think what I'm going to do first is the collectors themselves. I'm going to do, I think I can only afford 4 of them currently because they take 1 dark matter a piece to get to the mark. Also, I believe you don't take fall damage. Right, yeah. So the ring doesn't allow you to take fall damage either, which is awesome. Anyways, we have that. What is the Mark II collector? It's glowstone plus dark matter. So let's get us some glowstone blocks. Don't need that many. And then let's get us 4 dark matter. Oh, we might be able to do more than that. So let's place these, place these. So, now that we have that, let's go up here. Place these level 2 or Mark II. Eventually we'll upgrade our relay too, but it seems to be keeping up pretty good. Definitely going faster. Let's just go ahead and upgrade 2 more. Definitely going faster, but this is kind of just still going along the lines of becoming broken. Oh, that's going to take forever. There. Boom. Go place these cats. Let me know Let me know in the comments if you like the jetpacks in industrial craft better than the flying ring or any other forms of flying. Um, I've just always been a Project E boy. I love it all. I love how broken you become. Yeah, see, we're kind of cruising through this now. That's pretty nice. So those should be going up a little bit faster nowadays. Um, that's pretty much it for now. I think um I think next episode I'm gonna start getting um to start upping my industrial craft a little bit and maybe start automating some things. Um, that's going to be a project in and of itself, and I'm going to need a lot of material. But I think next I'm going to start getting my overclock modules going for these machines. That way I'm not sitting here waiting for hours for these um, macerators and furnaces to finish up their jobs. But an overclock upgrade goes up here or right here in your industrial craft machines and essentially makes it go faster. And as it goes faster, it uses more power, so we'll kind of have to make sure our wave generators can keep up down there, which I think they will. Um, they produce a pretty good amount, fortunately. But we're going to make a few of those, just kind of help these macerators go faster, and we're not sitting here waiting for a whole stack of ore to get macerated for an hour or whatever it takes. And then after that, we're going to start. Is it logistics? Logistics pipes? Yeah, I want to start getting into this stuff. I love this stuff a lot. But it's essentially smart pipes that go fast and you can tell what goes where and you can pull. So you can set up auto crafting benches, send materials into. What is that noise? You can send crafting materials into a workbench and then pull the product out of the workbench and send it to storage and yada yada yada. But we'll need a lot of this, and it takes a lot of time, so that might be a long episode. Um, that might be a couple episodes down the road too. But next, I'm going to kind of start getting my industrial craft stuff set up and more efficient stuff like that. Other than that, hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like and comment. Telling me what you think. Like I said, I'm open to criticism. And that's somebody mowing their grass. That's what that noise is. Um, I need to do that too. I think I might do that today. But leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. I appreciate the support as always. It's been really cool seeing the views tick up on this and people that had showed the same interest in this mod pack as I do, coming and watching. So just hang in there. Uh, hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great Labor Day weekend because this should be coming out that weekend. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.